We got a new date for the PlayStation 5 event that was first planned for June 4th. Well, now Sony wants to do it 1 week later, this coming Thursday on June 11th, and the same time. And I will leave the different times depending on your region in the pinned comment, so you can also calculate it to where you live. In this video, I want to highlight some recent big rumors that we have leading up to this new PS5 event to give you a better understanding of what you can expect. So a like on the video would be super appreciated, and let's go. If you, by the way, want to win a 2020 game of your choice on your platform of choice, then click the link in the pinned comment and be a subscriber of the channel as well before you enter, and good luck. I will announce the winner in early July. Sony, of course, totally made the right call to delay the event last week. Way more important things were happening. And leading up to that June 4th date, when it was not postponed yet, we actually already saw commercials airing on television, as we see here recorded by Jay on Twitter. And now a Twitch ad actually gives away this new June 11th date, as we see in this video that Daniel Ahmed shared also on Twitter. So them promoting this heavily indicates that it's going to be a very big event. On the PlayStation blog, we learned that it would be more than an hour of PlayStation 5 games, but they actually also highlighted this stream in the PS4 event section, and there we see that it would actually last 2.5 hours, as we see in this image from Anik Gaba. So maybe that is with a pre and post show or anything, so maybe after the more concise, heavily edited show we get developer interviews about the games that were just announced. Like, that would be awesome that we see an extra interview with Guerrilla Games talking about how Horizon Zero Dawn 2 came to be. Of course, all speculation, but it is interesting that the times on the PS4 event section were way longer than the hour that Sony indicated at first. But yeah, of course, Horizon 2, it has to be there, you would think, right? More than 3 years after the original, it seems like the right time. And I already showed you the now deleted tweets from Guerrilla Games employees in a recent video. Many sites actually stole my screenshots without sourcing my video, but that is sadly how it goes. Extra watermark next time, no, but they are hyping it up, so likely they are part of it. I cannot wait to see the game, but also curious if that SOCOM or just multiplayer game rumor is true. Like, let's not forget that Guerrilla Games right now has 2 game directors in Amsterdam, and one of them came from Rainbow Six Siege and also worked on Killzone before. Sony is lacking a big exclusive multiplayer shooter, and they want that, looking at Predator that they just released. Or is this just the rumored Horizon co-op mode that serves as a different game? I mean, there's way more going on than just a Horizon sequel, and while I can't wait to see that, I'm also curious just what Guerrilla Games is actually doing there. We got a new Godfall teaser highlighting one of the begin armor sets that we can get, and the graphics for this look insane. I can't wait to see this run on the PS5. And Gran Turismo would of course also be a great showcase title for a new hardware. And on June 4th, so the previous date for the stream, a trademark for Gran Turismo, the GT logo, and Polyphony Digital, the developer of the series, were filed in Argentina. So yes, high chance that something Gran Turismo will be here. Are they going for a full reboot? I could see it happen. Or will they go for Gran Turismo 7 or do another subtitle as Sport? And again, I'm sure this will look amazing, but Sony let us know in the updated blog post about the new June 11th date that the broadcast will be in 1080p and in 30 frames per second. This eased the show's production process during a time with many of our team and developers working from home. And that it's good to keep in mind that the games you will see on Thursday will look even better when you play them on PS5 with a 4K TV, as you would expect. So good that they throw that out there. The state of plays are always also in 1080p when they air, and then when the broadcast is over you can change the video to 4K, and then the difference that you see is insane. I would imagine that some videos or trailers will be uploaded in 4K afterwards, but at least it's good to keep in mind during the live stream. On the other hand, I watched the Unreal Engine 5 demo on PS5 in 1080p and that already looked amazing, so I don't think that it will be this bad. They also talked about how you can best watch this while wearing headphones if you can. there is some cool audio work in the show. Likely referring to 3D audio, that should be a huge focus of the PlayStation 5, as Mark Cerny already discussed in his presentation earlier this year. So then you should really hear sounds from multiple directions, something that the original Horizon actually already supported with the right headset. So maybe they show Horizon 2 with this audio technology, and them stating 30 FPS makes me think that some of the games that will be shown are 60 FPS. Horizon 2, 60 FPS on PS5. I would love that, that would be insane. But yeah, I think this means that apart from showing trailers for next-gen games like Xbox did during their event, we should also see what makes running these games on PS5 so special. So yes, we will likely see the special features of the DualSense controller in action as well. But will we see the box that comes with the controller? I would be shocked if it wasn't there. Like, we know what the Series X looks like since December 2019. So I think that Sony has to show it, and otherwise people will be disappointed. And that's not what you really want. You want everyone to be excited leaving this event. But again, them showing the box is not confirmed. I think I've said it before, but we should not expect the price for this machine here. Just in is actually that Microsoft is even moving their big June event back to August. And that is because they want to see what Sony does first. They don't want to go first. So I expect the price battle to happen in August. This will be where we see the exclusives and hopefully some games we can expect in 2021. Likely the box, and of course some big third-party games will also be here. Dusk Golem, a Capcom insider, notes that he is 99% sure that Resident Evil 8 will be at this PlayStation 5 event. So he heard many things. We already had a ton of Resident Evil 8 rumors in the first place, and Capcom plans to release multiple titles before April 2021. So it seems like the right time. And now we also noted that Resident Evil games went all on sale around the same time of the original PS5 event date. And that normally happens when there's like a big announcement for the series, right? So yeah, people are hyped for the new announcement, want to check out the other games, and can then buy them for a discount. And this same person actually also notes that Silent Hill reboot at Japan Studio will also be part of this event. I don't know, 2 big horror game announcements in one PS5 event seems a bit too much, especially because Sony wants to have multiple PS5 updates throughout the year, like till release, and one big event seems to be planned for August, so maybe they kinda space them out. But I think that one of them at this upcoming event on June 11th is a very safe bet. Footage of a early version of the new Call of Duty seems to have leaked last week as well, and overall it would just make sense that they reveal the game right now. It still has to launch this year, so revealing it in June makes a ton of sense. We've seen that before, and PlayStation has the marketing deal, so makes sense that they reveal it during a PS5 event. This new rumor is interesting. I still wanted to talk about it, but take it with a huge grain of salt. So YouTuber PC Gaming Inquisition and also a Twitter user talk about an updated Bloodborne PC and PS5 version running on a higher frame rate, so likely 60 FPS, and it should also be made by Bluepoint. And this, of course, the studio who did the Uncharted collection and the Shadow of the Colossus remake, and are now reportedly working on the Demon's Souls remake as a PlayStation 5 exclusive. And that really seems to be like 90% true at this point. So are they also working on a Bloodborne upgraded version? Like maybe they will package it with Demon's Souls to make it a cooler $60 package instead of just having the Demon's Souls remake. I think it would be stupid if Sony did not release Bloodborne on the PC and also made an upgraded version for the PS5, but we will have to wait and see. I'm not sure about this rumor, while Demon's Souls will very likely be here during this event. It's really time to get excited again. We also had many developers recently once again hyping up the speed of the PlayStation 5 and how it will allow for things you cannot do on any other platform. And Sony has been pretty upfront about the fact that we will see PlayStation 5 exclusives during this event, so those games can really show what this new system is capable of, because they do not have to run on the PS4 as well. I still hope for some cool surprises as well, like really anything from Insomniac would be a pleasant surprise. Like I'm not expecting it, but I am kind of hoping it. We of course have that Ratchet and Clank sort of rumor, so Maybe that will show up, but anything Spider-Man related would of course be awesome. Warner Bros. Still has many unannounced games, so why not show one of them during this event? They had a big relationship with Sony in the past for many of their games. Square Enix as well. Maybe they come with a next-gen IP. Just a new IP in general would be really awesome. During the PlayStation 4 reveal event, we saw Deep Down. I just want something like that looks insanely next-gen, and then fingers crossed that it actually comes out. Deep Down was of course cancelled. No, but who am I kidding? If this stream would be a 1-hour deep dive into Horizon Zero Dawn 2, then I would be fine with that as well. My prediction always has been that Aloy at the end of the reveal trailer jumps off a mountain and then gets picked up by a Stormbird to highlight that we can fly in the new game. We will see soon enough if that prediction came true. Let me know what you were the most excited about in the comments down below. I will be live reacting to it, so totally subscribe to miss nothing. Like the video to support the channel. Again, giveaway in the pinned comment, and totally check out my previous Last of Us Part 2 video on the bumpy road to launch, and that's an understatement. For now, I will speak to you next time. Stay safe and goodbye.